I will make thee swear by the Lord, the God of heaven, the God of the earth, that thou shalt not take a wife.
You should do what?
Thou shalt not take a wife.
You shouldn't take a wife
unto my son of the daughters of the Canaanites.
Of the what?
Of the daughters of the Canaanites.
Canaanites are descendants of Ham, just like Ethiopians were. So this is Isaac. We're talking about Isaac here, not taking a wife of the Canaanites, not taking a wife of the Hamitic people, your people. So my people are not supposed to take your women as wives because that's an order. That's a commandment. That's a law from God that we knew going back to the time of Abraham. So the reason why they're upset with Moses is because Moses disobeyed this law, which was by taking and having an Ethiopian wife.
I would,
if I can,
just 1 second. I would argue that was.
Hold on, Professor J. We got a priest talking right now. Go ahead.
Okay.
If I can, Abraham did the same thing. But who was the seed called in? Was it called in Ishmael or was it called in Isaac?
Exactly.
That's a question to me?
That's the question to you. Who was the seed called in?
Isaac.
Who was the promise given to? Was it given to Isaac or was it given to Ishmael?
Isaac.
Exactly.
And what's
that mean? Huh?
Well, and what's the I'm like
the relevance that he's making is that Hagar was the maid servant who was an Ethiopian. She had a son from Abraham, which was Ishmael. Ishmael was not given the covenants of God, was not given the promise of God, and he was cast out because he had an Ethiopian woman. Just like Moses here had an Ethiopian woman and he wasn't supposed to.
So you said Ishmael was cast out because of the Ethiopian woman?
No, I didn't say that. I said Ishmael was cast out and his mom was an Ethiopian woman, just like Moses here had an Ethiopian wife.
But I don't think that's the reason he was cast out. He was cast out because he wasn't the number one. He wasn't the lineage. It wasn't him who chosen. And Deborah, Sarah, I think, right? I think Sarah. He wasn't the lineage. It wasn't the picked lineage to follow to bring Christ. He wasn't.
So for that same exact reason is why Moses wasn't supposed to be with an Ethiopian, because they weren't the picked race, wasn't the picked lineage. He was
that's not what I'm trying to.
That's what I'm saying. I hope you understand. You made a great point, and I don't think you're comprehending how great of a point you made. So I'm trying to help you out. For that reason, Moses wasn't supposed to be with that Ethiopian because she wasn't of the chosen race, of the chosen lineage, like you were saying.
Even let's say I grant that, right? So you're saying the law existed prior to the Mount Sinai agreement. The law already was in place not to do that.
I'm saying that the laws of God were already known by God's chosen lineage.
Okay, and Moses broke that
from the time of Adam.
And Moses broke that by marrying the Ethiopian woman.
That was something Moses did that he wasn't supposed to.
Okay, then can you then read what God says in Numbers 4, what God answered to Miriam and Aaron, what they did to Moses?
Sure. Let's go to Numbers chapter 4, you said?
Chapter 12:4.
Chapter 12:4. Hold on.
Yeah, this is God's answer to Miriam and Aaron after
12:4. Go ahead. Tell me.
No, read it. Ask you to read it if you would.
Hamite J, you read it.
Okay, I'll read it. Can I read from 12 since 1? Can we read from 12 down? And Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married.
You said Numbers 12:4?
Yeah, now I just asked if I can read from 12 down, like from the 1 all the way down until maybe 6.
Sure. We read 1 already, but go ahead.
And Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. Right? And they said, "How the Lord indeed spoken only to Moses, how not the Lord spoken also by us, and the Lord hear it." Now the man Moses was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. And the Lord spoke suddenly upon Moses and into Aaron and into Miriam. And he said, "Go out here unto the tabernacle of the congregation, and three came out. And the Lord came down on the pillar on the cloud, and stood in the door of the tabernacle, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forward. And he said, "Hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, whom is faithful in all mine house." So Lord God said he was faithful, did not sin. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speech. And the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Therefore, then were he not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? So they were kind of lying there because they were not the prophet. And the anger of the Lord was kindled amongst them, and he had departed. And the cloud departed from the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. Why would God punish Miriam for being correct on his own law that he gave? Not to
he really did miss the point. Okay, right? So if there was a law that we were not supposed to marry heathen women like Hamites, your people, was there also a law that we aren't supposed to put away our wives?
When was the law given not to put away the wife?
I'm just yes or no. Is there also a law that we're not supposed to put away our wives?
You didn't answer my question though. Why did the Lord punish Miriam for speaking out against the law that he gave?
The Lord,
he's trying to explain that point right now to you.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening. Yeah.
All right.
Right. So there was a law that says we're not supposed to marry Hamites. Moses did it anyway, right?
Before he knew better.
Yeah, but before he knew better, right? He's also very faithful to the Lord, like we read here. Is there also a law that we're not supposed to throw away or give away or put away our wives? Yes or no?
I think God allowed that, didn't it?
Yes or no? Well, is there a law that states that we're not supposed to put away our wives?
I would like to see it because God allowed it.
Can we get the law that we're not supposed to put away our wives?
All means. We could get Matthew. Gonna get Matthew 19.
What Christ is speaking?
Yeah, he explained
Well,
Adam's rule.
Yeah, got you. And how Moses wasn't supposed to do that. Perfect. All right, Hamite J, we're gonna jump to the New Testament for you, okay?
Okay. So you didn't have that in the Old Testament? The law was given.
I rather use the New Testament, which explains the Old Testament.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to see. Where it was quoting that? Like that's what I was trying to see. But anyway, go ahead.
I'm just gonna jump to the New Testament.
Yeah.
Remember, Hamite J, you called because you needed clarification.
Yes, correct. I got confusion. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what you guys. Yeah.
But you have to understand it's confusing because you being a Hamite, you were never supposed to read or touch the Bible, so it's very confusing.
That is
so
true.
So I'm explaining it to you now. You got that verse?
It's no different than how today, Negroes in America are not allowed to see, the ancient sacred books of the tribes in Guinea-Bissau. It's very much similar.
Yeah, let's go. We can go to Matthew. Okay, that's fine.
If I could, before we get too far away from it, I want to point out that he read the verse just now that answered his original question. He just proved that Miriam and the Israelites were black.
Yeah.
Because the Lord punished her by making her leprous as snow. Why was it a punishment?
It went past him.
Why was it a punishment to make her leprous as snow?
Yeah, why was it a punishment to make her look like a Caucasian woman?
We can get back to that. I believe white people also get leprosy.
Wasn't that your original question?
Yeah, it was.
Isn't that the whole reason you came in here?
I think you don't want to read Matthew. That's what I think is happening.
Okay, wasn't that the whole reason you came in here to ask about whether the Israelites were black?
I did say he read the whole thing and didn't comprehend. That's what I said. We'll come back to that. Let's just
we can come back to that. That's fine. Yeah.
That heavy breathing he did was that he found out that he was wrong.
All right, Hammer J.
He's under duress. He's wrong.
That's why he's confused, because he can't comprehend the Bible. But let's read this.
Matthew 5:31. It hath been said, whoever shall put away his wife.
Wait, what? What does it say?
It hath been said.
It hath been said. Do you know what it means when it says it hath been said?
Is it okay if you 2 verses back?
I'm reading right here. Do you know what it means when it says it hath been said?
So okay, that's not that one is good, right? But that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the one in Matthew 19:9.
Matthew 19:9. Okay.
Start at 8.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your heart.
Because of the what?
Because of the hardness of your heart.
So Moses did something. Christ is explaining that Moses.
What did he do?
We're going to get there. You got Hamai J. The reason why you're confused is because you're not having your ears. You gotta be quick to hear and slow to.
But remember, my whole argument is that
stop.
allowed
We're
it.
explaining something. You gotta be quick to hear and slow to speak. Let's keep going.
Suffered you to put away your wives.
Right. So it said that Moses did something because my people, not your people.
Did you mind reading just the word before that?
Yeah. After we're done, I'm going to need you to practice.
That verse says that God allowed them.
I'm going to need you to practice some discipline and shut your mouth.
I think you're being dishonest.
Right?
I think you're being dishonest.
No, we're not being dishonest. If you stop your mouth from moving, right, and allowed your ears to open up,
to insult. We're just dialoguing here.
If you're still talking, you got to show some discipline, Hamai J. If you just close your mouth,
no need to insult. We're just dialoguing.
You're still talking. If you just close your mouth and allow me to explain.
You're being dishonest, though.
And you're still doing it. Just close your mouth, and then you'll be able to say whatever you want to say afterwards.
This is not proper scripture reading.
You're still moving your mouth.
Because you're being dishonest. Because you know that Jesus said that God allowed divorce.
That's why he can't. He's so confused because he can't just be quiet.
Go ahead.
We can finish talking, and he can say, "I'm offended because you called me something."
Go ahead.
Just practice quiet. Practice the quiet game. That's something we do here in America when we want our kids to be quiet. Practice the quiet game. It's like, Officer Matterbar, you want to say something?
Do we have any other people up instead of giving Jay all this goddamn time?
No, we don't. Do we have anyone on the phone line?
No.
Nah. Oh, no.
That's the same guy from
okay. No, we Hamai J got all the attention right now, sir.
Thank you.
Damn right. All right. Ain't no sweat.
All right, so Moses did something because my ancestors doing something wrong. We're hardened. Read that scripture one more time.
He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your heart.
Because of the hardness of our minds, because we didn't want to obey. We wanted to do whatever pleased us. Right? Keep going.
Suffered you.
He suffered us. He allowed us. He was like, you know what? I can't deal with this anymore. I give up. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. What did he do?
Suffered you to put away your wives.
And he allowed my forefathers to put away their wives, to get rid of their wives, to write a bill of divorce. Keep going.
But from the beginning, it was not so.
From the what?
From the beginning.
From the what?
From the beginning.
Was the beginning before Moses, Hamai J?
Yes, he was.
Okay, perfect. So that's your answer. That's why we're not supposed to divorce our wives. Right? Just because Moses married an Ethiopian and that was a sin doesn't mean he can commit another sin. Right. Having a divorce was against God, was against the will of God. And Christ just said it here. It was not so in the beginning. We were never supposed to divorce our wives and put them away.